Hey,
Hey,
did you know that flamingos pee on themselves to keep themselves cool?
yes, I did know that.
You did?
I did.
Damn.
That's news to me. Did you know?
Did you know
Did you know?
that cows kill more people a year than sharks do?
I can see that.
How about, did you know a group of porcupines are called a prickle?
For real?
Did I almost?
For real.
I went over one today. Yesterday? Was
Yeah.
it today? Might have been today. I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday. Coming back from the fair, and I was like, "Honey, I don't want to hit that. That'll fuck me up."
It will.
Because I feel like they would pop your tire.
They're actually kind of
They
cute.
don't actually pop your tire.
No.
No. Because they're too soft to like puncture like hard rubber.
Well,
So
boy,
you'll
they'll
be fine.
fuck your face up.
Yeah, they will. Hey, welcome to News from the Abyss, episode 8.
8.
I'm Kyle.
I am Joe.
I am Keel.
Yes.
I'm Joe.
I'm Justin.
Justin.
Keel.
Joe Justin?
Keel Justin Joe Botter.
I'm Jordan Peele. I'm very rich. I don't know why I'm here.
We got Jordan Peele on the podcast tonight.
We couldn't get Jason Sudeikis.
Oh,
we got
man,
Jordan
we got
Put Ryan Reynolds right here next to us.
Ooh.
Hey guys, how's it going?
sexy.
I got my Mint Mobile phone.
$15 a month.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I prefer Visible because it costs me $25 a month, and I don't think we really get Mint out here. I'm pretty sure it's off T-Mobile. As much as I would appreciate to use that, I would rather.
Yeah. Didn't we try to have T-Mobile around here and it like
Yeah,
didn't work?
I used to sell T-Mobile, and when I lived in Buffalo, I used to sell T-Mobile.
It's great in the city.
It's great up
Yeah.
there, yeah.
You get 5G out there, but it's like,
Yep, I had it for like a year and then when I came back to Wellsville, I was like, I can't do it.
though surprisingly you do. I don't know. When I had Sprint back in 2014, I didn't get terrible service until I went down to
Sprint's actually
Dansville.
pretty good now because
It
they
used to be
merged
like-
with they
yeah.
merged with AT&T.
Like a decade ago, it was fucking terrible
Yeah,
around
it
here.
was. Yep. Yeah.
But to be completely real with you listeners, well, first of all, thank you for pumping up those numbers
Yeah, dude,
this
we've been
week,
getting
or
lots of
like
views.
last week and this week. Holy shit. Best week of the podcast we've ever had. We've got stickers, but they're kind of like you have to find us in person
Yeah.
to get them.
Yeah.
But
Or
yeah.
if you want to like Venmo me like some money for
all of
shipping,
your money.
for like shipping, I will send you one.
Yeah.
Just send us an email at blacksheepsociety.ny@gmail.com.
Or
I'll send you one.
you can get on our Twitter that has 3 followers.
I am slowly setting up our merch store
Yeah.
because I just want to have something that says Black Sheep
I want a
Society. on it.
shirt.
Yeah.
It sounds
Hopefully
cool.
we can get t-shirts.
I mean,
don't
for us being in the baby stages of what we're at, we're actually not doing too bad. We usually do cold opens, like you just heard. I have talked to my friend Tone. He's a very talented musician. He is possibly, well, he said he'd do it. He's going to write us a little jingle, but it's not going to be a jingle. He does like experimental shit. He's got like 60 pedals for his fucking guitars.
Sick.
It's going to be dope.
We just need a little intro. That's all we need.
Yep.
Nothing special.
And we will most certainly plug his music elsewhere on our site someplace. He's got like a Bandcamp. He doesn't even charge for his albums.
That's sick, dude. I would love to do that.
He had, I think, an
So
album.
self-conscious about me singing.
Well, he's not going to sing. He's probably just going to play it and then we'll
Play
back
guitar,
it.
yeah. It's a classic. Like
But
just instrumental.
thank you, Anthony. Even if you don't do it, you're still on our show. And he listens too. That's cool.
Nice. So, in Fargo, North Dakota,
I've been there.
a nutty squirrel left 42 gallons of nuts. Hot nuts.
Did
in a
he-
man's Chevy Avalanche.
All right. First of all, how do you get gallons of nuts?
I don't know.
And is it his nut? Is it 42 gallons of squirrel cum?
I wonder if
That'd
they
be a lot.
used like
It's a lot.
a
Damn.
55-gallon drum or something, and then it
It
wasn't,
just like filled up.
doesn't
Yeah.
completely fill up. I don't know.
But
Well, how
it's a-
fucking long was his Chevy Avalanche sitting there that he had that
that's
amount
what I
of
was
fucking
thinking.
time?
Yeah. Or he just didn't. But it says a squirrel in Fargo, North Dakota is really nuts for walnuts to the point where it collected 42 gallons of the snack and stored them in a local man's Chevy Avalanche. Bill Fisher said he came home from a 4-day work trip earlier this month and discovered that his truck was filled with black walnuts, each roughly the size of a lime.
What the fuck?
Damn.
That squirrel did 12 gallons of nuts a day.
He had to pull the fenders off and clean out the walnuts. It said that they were tucked into every nook and cranny of the Chevy, including the engine compartment and the fenders. Fisher removed enough to fill 6-gallon containers. There's pictures right here, too. Yep. He had to pull the fenders off and clean all the walnuts out and thought it was all of them. And he took it down the road until a corner and found one rolling down the windshield where the wipers go.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's insane. These pictures are absolutely bananas. Like he did get like drum containers and fill all the walnuts he found into the drum containers.
That had to be like a group effort. It couldn't have been just one.
Yeah. As nutty as this all might seem, it's not the first time this happened. Fisher said that red squirrels have been using his truck to store walnuts from his neighborhood's tree every 2 years as the tree maturation cycle hits.
Then put your car someplace else, man.
He said he even has two other cars that sit very close to the tree, but it's always the truck. It's just bigger. I feel like there's more places to hide them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could just shoot the squirrel if you wanted to be that mad.
Dude,
I'd be impressed, to be honest.
like
That's a lot of nut handling.
handle these nuts.
These squirrel nuts. I just
Showing
kicked the
everybody
table.
pictures.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Joe.
That's a lot of fucking nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. That's just in the engine compartment.
Jesus, could you imagine just coming home one day and you're like, oh,
What kind of squirrels are they? Red squirrels?
Red squirrels.
Man, industrious little bastards.
In 4 days.
4 days.
5 gallons in 4 days.
Oh wait, I thought they did 50 gallons.
Hold on.
I thought it was 44 gallons.
Look at how many 5-gallon buckets are in this picture. So they have like 5-gallon picture like jugs, and
So they did like 5 gallons a
he
day.
guessed that there was another 1.5 to 2 buckets in there after this picture.
Holy shit, yeah.
Dude,
Man, they're just trying to ruin that guy's truck.
it's a Chevy.
Maybe
Avalanche.
he's like really
Chevy Avalanches are pretty ugly, but
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I like it when I turn it on. It doesn't make my fucking engine compartment into walnut peanut butter. Walnut butter.
dude, that's what he should do with those is like make peanut butter out of them and sell them.
Yeah, it'd be funny if he didn't even have walnuts like on his property. They're just bringing them
They just
in.
bring them there. Yeah,
He's like, where the fuck are all these walnuts coming from?
it's fucking.
I have a nut allergy. These squirrels are trying to kill me.
That was a fun little story out of North Dakota.
North Dakota.
It was on the Huffington Post, so
Oh, wow. I bet that's the first time North Dakota has ever been on the Huffington Post.
I don't think so.
I used to go to Fargo. I saw some. What did I see there? I saw SmackDown there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was all right.
when you lived in Minnesota.
Yep. That place sucked.
What, Minnesota or North Dakota?
They both equally sucked. It's just flat and cold. And then in the summer, it's hot and mosquito. Yeah.
Dude, mosquitoes suck.
Oh, dude, don't
This
ever
year's
go.
been
Don't ever go to Minnesota then.
This year's
It
been
is-
awful.
Ugh.
Don't ever go to Florida. What are you talking about? The Gulf swamps? Oh my god.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Florida. Speaking of Florida, anybody got a Florida man?
Hell yeah, bro.
Now it's time for Weekly Florida Man. Full disclosure, people.
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
It's a Florida man story. I
And-
cannot sleep. Cannot dream tonight.
Also, we recorded another show this week. It's called Why Are We Watching This? And we watched Velocipastor. So if you're listening to this and you're like, hey, there's another episode, go look at it. We've made it so you could sync it up and watch it with us and laugh along.
All right. In Florida news, a Pinellas Park man, enraged because someone touched one of his cigars, attacked his pregnant sister and bit a police officer in the face who was arresting him.
Jesus Christ. I think there's some underlying issues going on there.
According to arrest affidavits, 23-year-old Brian Keith Harrington got mad because he thought his sister's boyfriend had either moved or smoked one of his cigars. He attacked the boyfriend and started shoving his sister and other relatives. When they tried to calm him down, police said. He then went to the refrigerator and threw a ketchup bottle, a half-gallon of juice, and other food containers at his sister, who was 6 weeks pregnant.
6 weeks? That's really early.
Here's a ketchup container. Eat this.
Bitch.
When the police arrived, Harrington bit the officer on the left thumb and the face
Jesus.
and told the officer he would kill him as soon as he got out of jail.
Well, I don't think you're getting out of jail anytime soon, bud.
His sister's boyfriend declined to press charges, although Harrington was charged with 3 counts of domestic battery, battery on a law enforcement officer, threat of bodily harm on a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest. Damn. So, let's not touch people's cigars, I guess, right?
Yeah, that seems like a lot of trouble for, probably I'm going to go off on a limb here and say he has priors.
He does. It says that he has been charged 6 previous times with charges ranging from burglary, grand theft, and marijuana possession, and he's been in prison twice.
All right. 3 strikes, you're in for about 5 years now.
Probably. Yeah.
They're going to be like, you bit an officer and you're a dick.
He bit him on the thumb and the
face.
Man.
I would have fucking tased him.
Face.
I would have tased him after the thumb bite.
Hey, Joe, why are you so quiet today?
Well, I'm reading these Florida man stories that I have.
Okay.
And I guess I don't understand this, but a Florida man, new Florida man, he flew into Florida, opens the emergency door, and jumps out of the wing of the plane in Miami.
What is this, DB Cooper?
Apparently, this is from Yahoo News. Says a passenger on an American Airlines flight that landed at Miami International Airport opened an emergency door and walked out of the plane as the plane reached the terminal. Authorities. Oh, so the plane's still in the fucking air, or was it was still moving?
No, if it's in the terminal, it's not in the air.
All right, so Flight 920 from Cali, Colombia, had just landed in Miami Wednesday night when the incident happened. The customer was immediately detained by law enforcement. We thank our team members and law enforcement to the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so his thought coming from Colombia was, I'm free. Let me jump onto a fucking plane and go to jail.
What an idiot.
Like, I don't understand the mindset here. Like, you have to become a Florida man as soon as you come into Florida.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do something stupid.
As soon as you breathe that Florida air, it's like,
Florida.
my brain is gone now.
Iguanas. Alligators.
It's just, he just felt compelled to jump onto a fucking airplane. I mean, I guess whatever turns you on in Miami. So, I mean, anything happens in Miami.
Yeah, and obviously we don't want your ass, so he'll probably go back to Colombia.
Yeah, I imagine he's probably getting deported, unless he was already American and just came from.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe.
So my
Maybe
next
he's really high on coke.
that's very possible coming from Colombia. I could see that.
Sure. Maybe he had some in his luggage.
Yeah, he's like, I got to get this out of here as quick as possible. The cartel's going to kill me. Oh, no.
Don't do anything conspicuous. Open the emergency exit and jump out.
Dude, imagine being on that plane, though.
You'd be like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What?
That's not the.
He jumped. Oh, no.
Dumbass.
This is a more fun Florida story. Organizers seek to change Lee County, Florida to Bruce Lee County.
I would go with that. I would completely vote for that.
Pretty sweet. A new change.org petition is seeking to rebrand Lee County in Florida to Bruce Lee County. In an effort to eradicate racism in both Florida and across the country, a local arts organization is calling the rebrand instead of a complete name change to minimize the cost while still changing the narrative besides the county's namesake. That would be fucking cool.
Well, is there any connection with Bruce Lee to this place? Or did they just want Bruce Lee?
In the petition, the group artist said they chose Bruce Lee to replace Confederate General Robert E. Lee as a county namesake.
I am totally down for it then. Good for them.
Because of his impact as a leading actor, martial artist, and pop culture icon of his time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. And he was a good motivational
and I mean,
person, too.
Robert E. Lee was a fucking cock, so.
Not a
racist cock, so I mean, that's
and
fun.
And a fucking loser.
Yep.
If you fly that stupid battle flag,
you guys lost. Get over it.
You're a fucking loser. You're promoting your loser ways.
You lost.
And more importantly, you're fucking racist.
Yep.
Just deal with it. It's heritage. It's not hate. No, it's hate.
It is hate.
And
Absolutely.
your heritage is hate.
That flag was built on hate.
And
it wasn't built on heritage. It was built on hate.
We don't like black people. We want to keep them as slaves. That's what you're saying. So shut the fuck up and get rid of it.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it wasn't even the original flag.
And how fucking crazy is it that we live in New York State, which was a union state, and motherfuckers are flying it here?
I saw one.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I saw one yesterday, man.
It fires me up so much because it's so fucking dumb.
You're dumb. You live in
New York. You live in one of the most progressive states in the fucking country. Get out of here, you fucking idiot. God damn.
Yeah, I couldn't say it myself, man.
Well, on a light note, I have let's
change it to Bruce Lee County, please.
Jesus Christ,
Bruce
please.
Lee County.
This one isn't actually pertaining to Florida, but it still piqued my interest just as well. So, Michigan parents owe son $30,441 for tossing out prized porn collection.
Yes, I've heard this story a few times.
So,
Yes.
Grand Haven, Michigan, a judge has ordered a Western Michigan couple to pay $30,441 to their son for getting rid of his pornography collection.
Yep.
U.S. District Judge Paul Maloney's decision this week came 8 months after David, working 43, won a lawsuit against his parents. You sued your parents for throwing out your porn?
Hell yeah, dude! If it's worth money,
It was probably
a collection.
It was probably vintage porn.
Yeah. If it was on tapes and shit, dude, yeah.
This one had Marilyn Monroe in her only scene. Come on. I need it back.
Okay.
Need it back.
But, Kyle, if your mom threw out your porn collection, would you sue her?
No, I wouldn't sue my mom because I love my mom.
If my mom threw out my porn collection, I'd be like, "How do you know my PC password?" Because that's the only place
Yeah.
it's going to be.
I mean, it's
she'd
a
have
new
to delete
area,
a
yeah.
folder.
Yeah.
I don't have any physical porn. I can't be like, "I'm going to pop in Anal Sluts 48."
I don't think
on
I've
the
ever
DVD
bought
player.
any porn in my life.
When it was Prime Star. Remember Prime Star before it?
I still just got
I
it free on
bought-
the internet.
I bought that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did. And then I blamed it on my dad. But he was already getting porn anyway, so he's like, "Oh, I guess it's one of mine."
I got it free on the internet. Who cares?
But would I sue my mom? No, probably not.
No. Would you? You hate your mother.
Oh, you hate your mom.
yeah,
you
you would.
totally do it.
You would sue her.
You'd
No,
sue-
I just wouldn't talk to her ever again. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ.
Here's another fun story. Boston High School forced to use party bus with stripper poles on field trip.
Hey, look what I can do.
Oh, Jimmy.
A group
Jimmy.
of high school students in Massachusetts.
Oh,
had
they're
to
high
ride-
school. Okay.
Had to ride on a party bus complete with a stripper pole and neon lights during a recent field trip. An experience their teacher said highlights problems with the education system. What?
Damn.
Dude, an 11th grade advanced placement language and composition teacher at the Brook Charter School in Boston said they, in the since deleted tweet of the original charter of the bus had fallen through. It's a funny story, but there's actually a real bus shortage, and it speaks to major flaws in the education system. I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean,
But-
you got to be pretty down bad if you got to get like a bachelor bus, a literal bang bus for your field trip.
But what a field trip that would have been. You would have been talking about that your rest of your life.
Oh yeah, because they don't make you buckle up on the bus.
Yeah,
you know there
for
was
sure.
kids like going around in the pole.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fuck college, I'm gonna do this. I got $22 on this bus.
At least it was a high school like bus, and it wasn't like for fucking kids.
Miranda, get up there. You've said it before.
You're
You-
already a slut. You might as well try it.
Do
Oh my
it.
god.
do it. It'll be funny. I'll put it
No,
on
it's
TikTok.
Boston, so it's like, oh,
Hey. That'll be real wicked.
it'd be wicked hard if you get on that
Make me real
pole.
wicked hard.
Yeah, you make me wicked hard.
Fucking Boston. All right.
Strip around that pole.
Man, whenever we're put on the spot to do fucking accents, we suck.
I know.
But out of school, like right now, like 30 minutes from now, we can do an accent and hit it perfect.
Yep, for sure.
Oh well.
When we're playing like Warzone, we hit.
Hey, did you know? Speaking of Florida Man, that Netflix is picking up a show called Florida Man.
Yes.
Are they?
I did know that.
What is
I
it
wonder
about?
how. Probably a Florida Man. I think it's without looking at it because I'm lazy. I'm thinking it's going to be about the legend of Florida Man, just a creepy dude. But I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's too much to fucking read. But yeah, look for Florida Man on Netflix, I guess. I haven't, you know what? I haven't watched anything on Netflix for like a couple months.
I haven't either. I'm gonna watch that WWE movie though.
Oh, the Curse of the Undertaker
Yeah,
or whatever
the
it is.
Undertaker one.
Yeah, that-
It's probably gonna be really
that
fucking
came
bad.
out of left field, dude.
Yeah,
for
it
me.
did, for sure.
I thought it was a joke.
I did too. I was like, that's why I messaged it to you, and I'm like, is this real?
NBC Miami. Go ahead and watch this on there. I'm just gonna get. Apparently, a guy knows how to capture alligators with a trash can.
Dope.
I did see that video. It's funny as shit because he's sitting there fighting with that goddamn thing for like 15 minutes.
Yep.
And he finally gets
He
it
got
in.
him in there though.
And just so you're aware, I didn't realize this, but I actually have already seen Home Economics.
Oh, you have?
I have.
It's a great
I
show.
just finished it.
It's fun.
Because I totally forgot that I had started it.
It's fun.
Good show.
It's a good show.
Oh, and really nerdy anime shit. Demon Slayer 2 is starting in Japan October 7th. So, if you haven't watched,
It's my dad's birthday.
dude, Demon Slayer is so popular. It's on Crunchyroll. It's on Funimation. It's even on fucking Netflix. and the movie that they sent out made $500 million.
Damn.
That's at $500 million
Yeah.
for a fucking anime movie.
Yeah.
However, it has some of the best art I've ever seen in my life. The story is fucking bonkers. It's really cool. Kids, like, whole family gets murdered by vampires, but his sister somehow survives and still is a vampire. So they fucking put a wooden thing in their mouth so she can't feed on anybody. And then she starts killing vampires herself. So fucking cool. But yeah, go ahead and watch it. I'm not a nerd. Whatever. Otaku.
It's like my favorite anime where the girl goes to like the underworld or something, and it's like an hour and a half movie, and then there's the giant black ghost thing that has like the small face in the center of it.
Oh, don't do this to me. What is that called? It's really popular.
Yeah, I can't for the life of me. Every time I think of it, I can't think of the name, but then out of nowhere, when I'm no longer talking about it, 3 days later, I'm like, oh yeah, it's this one. I can't think of it, but I very much like that movie. All you nerds out there, I'm sorry for not getting this correct right off the
We're
bat.
having people screaming at
They're like, it's this.
again.
So what I'm trying to get at is I would imagine that the art style is probably just as beautiful as this movie, because this movie actually kind of made me sad. And
Man, we're really
'cause
fucking
he's
killing
called
it.
No Face, and
Spirited Away.
Yeah, Spirited Away.
Oh, yeah.
God
Spirited
damn it.
Away.
Jesus Christ.
I literally Googled Black Ghost with small face anime, and I found it.
Dude, if I don't know why I didn't get to Spirited Away, I think that is the most popular anime movie of
for
all
sure
fucking
it
time.
is.
I think I watched Spirited Away in fucking English when I was in high school.
Yeah, I definitely watched it in school.
And then there was like Princess Mononoke and fucking a bunch of other shit. There was that Howler's Moving Castle, shit like that. So yeah, good shit. Watch some anime. If you haven't gotten into anime yet, what is wrong?
I need to start watching. I want to start watching it.
That came out in 2001. Spirited Away.
Yeah, it would be 2001.
Oh shit!
I was in school.
20 years.
Yeah.
20. Oh shit.
Jesus, I thought it was like because of how like beautiful the art style
Oh
was.
dude, they fucking
ahead of their time.
killed it, dude.
Yeah, way
they
ahead of
killed it.
You go Japan, and I would love to say.
I need to start watching Initial D. That's what I want to start watching.
Oh dude.
I need to get like on that. Yeah.
Dude, Initial D is great. The first 3 seasons are on Funimation. I think the 4th and 5th,
Crunchyroll.
no, Hulu. But if you don't have Hulu Prime or like the paid version of Hulu, the ads, like a 21-minute episode will be 48.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's rough.
You can find it on Facebook if you look hard enough, and I don't think it's really legal, but still, that's how I did it.
Sick.
Fucking Takumi, the best.
AE86, the best car ever.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Got to get that Torino.
Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom.
Gotta get that.
Gotta get that. I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding. You'll get that joke if you watch what we did with the movie.
Velocipaster.
Why are we watching this? We gotta, oh man, we have so many things to do with this podcast. If anybody is a willing participant, we need jingles. So if you have any musical inclination, send us like a 20 to 30 second clip of some shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
We'll put you on the air. We'll give you credit. We don't make any money off of this, so we ain't paying you.
Can't pay you. But,
We're technically in the negative right now.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
we're
Yeah,
very
our
much.
Such as
microphones,
every
everything.
American in fucking everywhere there are in the negative.
Yep.
I don't know how people make money anymore, man. I'm not gonna do this. Today's a lazy Sunday, not a curmudgeon Justin Sunday. The last 2 I've been kind of curmudgeon-y.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's just I get to talking and then I'm like, man, I fucking hate America. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Freedom fighter, but I'm too fat.
Here's a fun one.
Cool.
Weird and unexpected animal sightings confuse the hell out of suburban Maryland.
Oh, what's going on in Maryland?
Residents of a community in suburban Maryland are checking their eyesight after spotting 3 zebras wandering around. I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, Layla Curling said. The station said the animals escaped a private game farm at some point last month, with the police in the community about 20 miles from Washington. So these motherfuckers have traveled 30 miles
Oh yeah,
since escaping.
Well, it's like it's in
Yeah.
their blood. You know, they're migratory animals.
We're free.
It says animal control from NBC Washington says that the zebras are actually legally owned, but have escaped. The 3 are currently in a field where a feed station has been set up to corral them. So that's fun. Could you imagine looking out your backyard and seeing a fucking zebra? You're like, what is this?
Yeah, because when I think zebra, I think Maryland.
I know, for sure. Damn. That would be a fun week, though, for sure.
Did you know that in Alaska, they call it Alaska?
What? Okay.
Wait. What?
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 Sorry, that movie's still just fresh in our mind.
It really is.
We literally just recorded it.
Yeah, we did.
So, elaborate,
Yes, please.
please.
That's it. That was literally it.
That was
Speaking of Alaska and like Inuit traditions, you know how we always think like Eskimo kisses are just them rubbing their noses on each other? Mm-hmm. It's not that. What it is it's really like the more aggressive and the more face you use your nose on their face is how much you love them. And you're trying to smell them as much as you are rubbing your nose on them. I learned that this week.
That's uncomfortable.
I actually learned that from a TikTok, and I am not a TikToker. But yeah, there's your bit, Alaska. I know you've been screaming for it, so all 0 listeners out there in Alaska.
Yep, we don't have any Alaskan listeners.
So
We'd like to get some.
So here's from US Today. This was this one slipped under our radar. It's from June 2019.
Oh damn!
But this lady caught this creature.
It looks like a Dobie.
Yeah, it looks like Dobby. Look at this shit.
Fucking.
She caught it.
Is it on a Ring doorbell?
Yeah, and his head's like fucking going back and forth.
Oh my god, that looks awesome.
People are saying that it's her son with boxers on his head, and he's having like a night terror. And
my god!
And he's like, "No, I didn't do it."
It doesn't even look like a human.
No, but there's a video to it, and it's pretty creepy. I don't think the kid is that skinny.
I mean, he's very malnourished.
But just imagine Dobby walking past your Nissan Sentra at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
I would probably piss myself.
For sure.
And
But then I would be like, dude, are they giving me? Am I a wizard?
I'll give you a sock.
Am I a wizard?
You're free.
You're free.
Dobby. Dobby, take sock from Master Potter. Thanks. Harry Potter, Snape, killed Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Oh, you know what?
Anybody got a scary story they want to tell? Since it's Halloween time.
Oh yeah, I took
spooky season.
I took a spooky dump. It had blood.
Did it really? You should probably get that checked.
It was just some hemorrhoid issues, whatever.
Oh, ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna. I can tell you one. It's my first ever like spooky thing that's ever happened to me. It's when I lived in my old house in Troopsburg. It's way out in the middle of the country and shit. I was up on my top bunk because we had bunk beds, and like I had woken up from my nap. I went downstairs. I grabbed some Kool-Aid. I remember this because it's just like this is gonna stick with you forever.
Yep.
All right. So my room was real messy, and I wanted to zoom my cars around my Matchbox cars. So I brought them up on the top bunk, and I was like zooming around and shit. And then I look up, and we used to be really religious. I used to have like, you know, that stereotypical white Jesus picture with the long locks and shit.
He's not white.
He's not white. Not white at all. Anyway, I looked at that for some reason, and I see a fucking ghostly human arm just coming out of his forehead, like just fucking like grabbing at, like it looked like it was blind and was like trying to feel around in my fucking room.
Whoa.
And you know how you do, if I close my eyes, it'll go away.
Yeah.
Close my eyes. I said, okay, this isn't real. I said it in my brain. All right. I open it up and the fucking shoulder's coming out of it. I'm like, oh my God. I fucking scream. As soon as I scream, I swear to God, just goes away. Just
nice.
Dematerialize. And I'm like, holy shit. That was fucking spooky as shit.
You were looking into the goblin realm.
That's fucked up. That's good.
You know what? That's fucked up you say that, because I'll tell you another thing. Right before I was on the bottom bunk this time, because me and my sister like kind of shared a room for a little bit, so we would like switch off and on, top bunk, bottom bunk, what have you. I could have been going to sleep. I will try to like, I don't know, say I might have been dreaming, but right before I was like gonna close my eyes, I saw this one shadow get bigger instead of smaller coming towards me, and it had like a hat with like a ball, and it was like going like this, like back and forth. It was fucking
Like a
crazy.
jester?
Kinda,
Yeah.
but tiny.
Nice. So I got one. This happened after my parents divorced. My dad moved in with my grandma, and she had a big. My grandma had a really big old house.
Just remember, you were the cause for their divorce.
No, it wasn't.
That's always the worst.
I know, but they have she has a really big house, and it was notoriously creepy forever. But the upstairs wasn't lived in for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And then my dad moved in and kind of fixed it up a little bit so it's livable. And one day I was staying at my dad's with my dad, and I went to take a shower in the morning. And I was in the shower, and you know how when you have the, what do you want to say? The shower curtain, you can normally see a little bit through it.
Oh yeah.
So I was taking a shower, doing my thing, and I heard the bathroom door open. It was like a creep. And all of a sudden, through the shower curtain, I saw a shadow walk into the room. So I figured it was my dad. Like, I just thought it was my dad. So I I said, "Hey, good morning, Dad. How are you?" And nothing, I didn't hear a word. He didn't say anything. So then I opened the curtain of the thing, and there was nobody there.
Fuck, man.
And
The ghost wants to see you naked.
yeah, dude. But I'm pretty sure my grandpa was haunting that place at one, because he died a few years before, probably 5 or 6 years before that. And there's been also weird sightings in that house. That house is really creepy. And I wish I had the picture, but when they sold the house, they put it online to sell. And you could clear as day. They sold it after my grandmother died. My grandmother died, and then 5 months later they sold it.
Yeah.
But when it was online, the pictures that they had for sale or whatever, there was an outside picture. It showed the whole house. And in the front fucking window, clear as day in this picture, my grandma's looking out the fucking window.
Oh,
And my grandma's been dead for 5 months.
She's like, why the fuck you trying to sell my house?
Dude, and my grandma's a notoriously grumpy woman.
Yeah.
So it was you could tell that she was mad.
She was pissed.
Yeah. And my stepdad still has the picture saved on his computer. I'll have to have it.
Oh shit, yeah. We'll put that up on the
Yeah, dude.
the
And it's
Twitter or something.
That's clear as day. It looks exactly like my grandmother.
That's
It's crazy.
awesome.
But yeah, that was my little story for today.
Yeah, that was my story. Well, I have tons.
I have tons too, but
we're
we have
saving.
a long month.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna have special guests. We're gonna have one spooky extravaganza. Spooktravaganza.
where we're gonna have a bunch of people come in and tell stories.
We have a movie and shit like that. We got big things planned.
Speaking of big things planned, I remember one time I was trying to go into the Coke room. So back little backstory.
This is at work.
Yeah, this was at work. We had a guy before he passed away recently that he was tall. He's got to be 6'3", kind of hunched over. His name was Victor.
Yep. He was actually a really good basketball player when he was a kid.
And he was a very nice guy. He was just, he was elderly and working in the dish room. Well, I walked into what we have as a Coke room, which is it's in an area off to the side by this dish belt thing. It's kind of out of the way a little bit. And I was going to fill ice out of I was going to fill a bucket of ice for somebody. And for some reason, I set the bucket down. I don't remember why. I think the door was locked or I couldn't get it open. Or I opened the door and I see Victor, what I think is Victor standing there. I go in and I say, hey, Victor. I look back down to grab my bucket, look back up, and nobody is fucking there. I swear to I saw someone there. There was clearly someone standing there.
So you saw Victor's ghost before he died?
It looked like Victor, but it wasn't Victor. But it was a tall, shadowy looking. I don't remember if I saw a face or not, but I remember clear as day seeing someone with the same shape as him in there, standing, doing something.
But that is the most haunted spot in.
Yeah, because the exact same thing happened to
Yeah,
me.
he had a story in that same exact
But
closet.
I was there.
The thing is too is that I started crying for no reason.
Yeah.
And I thought it was Victor, but they said it was Ron.
Yeah, Ron is the.
And I'm like, has anybody gone to Ron's house ever? And who's the bigger dude that used to vape all the time?
Chris?
Chris, yes. He's like, yeah, I went to Ron's house before. And I'm like, did he have like a red recliner that he like sat in? He's like, yeah, dude. How do you know? I'm like, dude, I saw it and it smelled like cigarette smoke. And
That's
I'm like,
the whole plate. With the,
and I'm like, I saw this in my mind. I started fucking crying. He's like, and he's a big dude. He's like, dude, that's fucking freaky.
yeah, dude, Chris. I love Chris. Chris is great.
He's still there.
And if you're in Alfred right now, dudes, like Alfred University,
Yeah.
like try to stay out of the brick around this time.
Yeah, the brick's bad. The aid is bad.
Aid is terrible.
Fucking, there was, Alumni Hall is notorious because somebody died.
And it's weird because, I mean, this shit will happen like during the school year, but just like stereotypically around October, man, it gets fucking real scary around there.
Yeah, for sure. We've all had an aid story, but I'm going to save my aid story for
The spooktacular.
like everybody that's worked in aid.
Oh, spooktacular.
Yeah, there you go. I think everybody that's worked in aid has a weird story. So something that's weird.
Don't ever take the elevator or the stairs up to get plates. Fucking, we should have Adam on for that because he's a hard ass dude.
Oh, yeah.
And he hates going up there.
Oh, yeah.
And that motherfucker's worked there for a decade. He's got stories.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I wouldn't blame him though. That place is terrifying. The amount of times when I used to work till 3 or 4 in the morning.
If you go up top in the attic at night when there's nobody there,
Fuck that.
dude,
No
fuck
way.
that shit. It's so.
I was told to do that one time. I'm like, you can wait till tomorrow.
I used to have to do that when I had to go up and get
I
cups
know.
and shit. And every single night when I walked out of the kitchen, I didn't miss a beat. Every time I turned the lights off after I clocked out, was about to walk out, I'd always turn and say, "Have a good night, Ron.
Yeah,
I'll
good.
see you tomorrow."
Yeah.
And then I left every night because you know what? He didn't fuck with me after that.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, man. Spooky shit up there. Yeah. Well, that place is so fucking old, too.
Yeah, the university's been there since 1888 or something like that.
Yeah.
One of the first college, like, places, like, what do you want to say? Institutions in, like, New York State. So, it's crazy. In a little fucking bumfuck New York.
Yeah.
So, it's actually one of the first colleges that allowed females, too.
Oh, wow.
So, like, yeah.
Fly your flag now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suffrage. But yeah. Spooky shit happens there. It actually, like, Western New York, like, Southern tier especially.
Got some weird shit, man.
Weird shit. I remember where I used to live in Troopsburg used to be basically, well, everything was Native American land, but there was like arrowheads found quite a bit, like with like tilling and shit. You would hear drums like out at summer nights and shit. Be like, what the fuck is that? You know,
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
almost exactly
sounds
like
yeah.
that.
Boom, boom, boom.
But it's like and fucking, what do you want to say? Like, it's like the battlefields and, you know, in Gettysburg.
Oh yeah,
People are like, so.
that's like a spooky place. I want to go and definitely hit it up at night.
Yeah.
Because
I did do a ghost walk at night. At
lucky.
Gettysburg, and it ended in the battlefield. It ended there. And it was just, I didn't see much, but like, it definitely, you have a vibe that whole night. And it's fucking creepy for sure.
Oh, one thing that we should have done is Ghost Adventures has a new episode out. That's the Goldfield episode. It's their worst ever. Like,
Oh, can we do a why are we watching this on it?
dude, we should, because it is.
I would love making fun of that.
If you want to, right on their subreddit now, I posted a thread about how terrible it was. I even called it cringe, and I hate saying cringe, but it was cringe. Like,
I love making fun of that, man. So,
oh, dude, they have jumped the shark. So they lined up 7 sharks and jumped them over with Fonzie, dude. I mean,
we got to do it.
It's terrible.
We should do it.
We'll do that. Yeah. That's like, it's about an hour and 24 minutes, and it's just pure terrible.
That fits pretty good.
There's a point in the show where Zach looks like he has a fucking lightsaber. He hears like a little noise. He runs and screams, runs into the wall, breaks all of his shit, starts screaming on the microphone and for the people to come and grab him. It is terrible. Psychic somehow conjures something that changes his voice, and then like they make like this little SLS stick figure look like he's sucking his dick while he's getting channeled. There's everything.
Oh,
It's a great show if you go into it thinking this isn't real, but they're like, our credibility, our reputation. These are our ghost adventures. It's like, dude, you're done. You guys are done.
Yep.
So
Terrible.
it is fake.
It's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to be, but I think they forced that one pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, their first episode.
All right. I have one thing to say about the show.
Okay.
So, most other ghost shows, there'll be episodes where there's nothing,
Yeah.
and they're like, "This happens more than
More
not.
times than not. Yeah.
We don't have anything," and they show those episodes. But I swear to fucking God, the Ghost Adventures have never shown an episode where nothing has happened,
Exactly.
which
And-
makes me think that it's like,
Half an
yeah, like
here and there.
I mean, their first episode, which launched their show, the original documentary, where they actually caught the Holy Grail with the brick flying by itself and the boards levitating off the ground. And then they took it to news station saying, analyze our footage.
Yeah.
See if it's been tampered with. Look at this full-bodied apparition we caught. See if we've altered the tape. And you had video professionals saying, wow,
good.
it is not tampered with. We can't find any faults with this. So like, this is actual, true, compelling evidence. That was 17 years ago.
yep,
Since then, haven't caught the brick flying or anything like that. Haven't caught a full-bodied apparition. Fucking EVPs, yeah, but they still haven't. They haven't.
There's been some good ones
Yeah,
that I've
there's
watched.
been some good ones.
the bridge one, the one they're outside.
Oh yeah.
That's a great episode. I think that's like a legitimate episode.
Until Zach chokes himself.
Yes.
For no
Oh my God. Oh, I'm affected. Yeah, like, come on.
Come on, man. You were having.
But that was a great episode until that part.
But
And I was
what
like,
was great is Jay went away from them, did his own little seance, and caught big ass shit. You know what I mean? It was like, holy, this is fucking spooky. And he's like by himself, and his radio won't work. It's like, oh fuck, this is scary.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you know, the other dude saves that show.
Aaron.
Aaron saves that,
Dude, Aaron was cringe in this last one.
Oh, no.
You won't believe it.
dude. And normally he's like,
Yeah,
Saves that
he's
show,
the
yeah.
level-headed, like the believable one.
yeah, for sure.
The right now, the for me, because I've been watching this show fucking forever.
We all, me and him both have.
Jay and Aaron, if something happens to them, I believe it.
Yeah.
On this episode, when it happened to Aaron, I didn't believe it, which tells me
sucks.
something.
Yeah.
The only one that I have left is Jay. So that's our little Ghost Adventures rant.
Yep. Joe, you got anything?
Yeah, I got a little story for us.
All right.
It's called his wiener.
called
Just kidding.
The Puppy in the Basement.
What?
Yeah.
Do it.
Spooky?
It's a little spooky.
Ooh.
Okay. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then Mommy told me to never go into the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy or why he had no hands or feet.
No. No. That's fucking metal as shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
Where'd you find that one?
Was that on No Sleep?
You know, I think it actually was from No Sleep. Yeah, all these stories are from No Sleep. Like, there's someone under the bed. This was even a little shorter. Sometimes the very short ghost stories are the best, and this tale from Reddit via BuzzFeed tells a story of a father putting his young son to bed.
All right.
Okay.
I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, Daddy, check for monsters under my bed. I look underneath for his amusement, and I see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, Daddy, there's somebody on my bed.
Oh, no.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I love those short
No,
ones,
dude.
dude. That's great.
No,
Yeah.
And that gave me a little bit of chills,
It
not
did.
gonna lie.
That gives
Yeah,
you
yeah,
chills for sure.
that's fucked, dude.
Great.
No thanks.
The shorter ones are sometimes the best.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That is awesome. Good job, Joe.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what? There's I'm a Reddit connoisseur. But my lady tip of the fedora. Anyway, there's
Wearing a fedora.
I know I'm wearing a Yankee hat that has the best Yankees player on it. Brett Gardner. There is a subreddit called Glitch in the Matrix. All right.
I love that.
It can be spooky. It can be weird. It can be a bunch of shit. I think next week I'm going to
Read a story from it?
read a story, my favorite story from it. I have
Sweet.
some of them.
I have a great one too from No Sleep, but I'm saving that one because it's a little longer, but it's good.
I have an even shorter one.
Do it.
I woke up to hear knocking on the glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Oh, fuck that.
The bed one still is awesome. That was great. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? My thing right here for the Ghost Adventures thing, it's still up. It has 82 upvotes. The thread's called "The New Goldfield Hotel Episode is Cringe," and I hate using that word, but that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
But it's got 91 comments on it, and it's been on there for 2 days, and it's still on the front page of there. So you definitely can go look it up. I barely ever post threads on Reddit, but man, you have to be able to watch it, you have to have the Discovery Plus. So
What? It's only like $3 or something. isn't it?
$3.
Yeah, $3.99 I think it is.
It's pretty cheap,
Yeah.
just like this dick. What?
Yeah. What? All right.
We got anything else? I think we do.
Yeah, actually.
What?
Well, this one actually kind of got me a little bit. It's an even shorter one.
Okay.
Nothing is scarier than a baby laughing. Unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone.
Get out.
Dude, oh man. I didn't hear. All right, I'm gonna give up one of my ghost stories right now just because. All right. When me and my mom were on hard times, we shared an apartment together. I let her have. It was a single bedroom, so I let her have the bed. I slept in a pretty large walk-in closet. I had a bedroll and everything. Well, there was a walk-in closet. It went all the way back, but then there was like this little room where you could store like shoes and shit.
I always hate those rooms. Dude,
Yeah.
because they're always in closets, too,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck,
So
man.
it's like a little closet within it. Well, that's where I put my head. So I would be like looking into the space.
Oh, it didn't have a door?
No.
Oh, that's even creepier, bro.
So I'd been up playing World of Warcraft for fucking ever. And I laid my head down and I wasn't really sleepy, but I had my phone with me. I was looking at my phone and I put it down and the screen didn't turn off yet. So it kind of slid down my pillow and it kind of shone some light into there. And there was this guy and he had something on his lapel, but like he wasn't laying down with me. His body was in the floor.
So
And
he
it
was
was just his like bust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Piercing my fucking eyes. I hit every coat and every fucking thing in there trying to get out of there screaming. And my mom like woke up from me fucking screaming and shit. She walked in there and she didn't see the head. She saw the rest of the body standing where my pillow was. And I'm like, I'm sleeping on the floor in your room tonight. So at 20 years old, I slept in my mommy's room because I was scared of a ghost.
But even though they're not more or less gonna do anything to you, it's still pretty fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, because
It's terrifying. You don't expect to see it.
I still can remember this guy's face. Like he had deep pitted like laugh lines, but they were like fucking jowl lines. Like he was frightening. Like he was obviously very angry I was there.
He's like, get the fuck out of my closet.
But why would it just be his head and shoulders going into the floor like that? I couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, is this a home intruder? No, because he's somehow
in the floor.
Yeah. So I'm like, ghost. But yeah, I've had plenty of haunted fucking apartments. They're fucking creepy. Mm-hmm. My house now, not too haunted, but I'll save one story that I've had.
You got to save the story of your apartment in Newark too.
Oh yeah, I got to get that EVP too.
That's a great story.
I gotta contact my old landlord to see if he still has that.
Save that one. Yeah,
I'll save that.
that's a good.
That one's fucking scary.
Yep. Yeah.
Very Scotty.
What time are we at here?
We're at 51 minutes. This went by quick.
Wow. And, well, since we're about to be closing soon, I would like to say hi, Michael. Thank you for listening to this episode.
Oh, yeah. You listened to all of our episodes.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
I'm very proud of you
Oh,
for
Michael.
having...
Michael, sorry. Never call him Mike. He'll stab you.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
With a chef knife.
I'm sorry, Chef Michael.
Yeah, Chef Mike.
Yeah.
You know what's even better than Chef Mike? Megadeth.
Oh.
That's on the air forever.
Throwing darts.
That's okay.
He's at a Slipknot concert right now.
I'd go with Slip concert. That sounds cool.
Slip
Slip concert.
It's not fest, right?
Not fest. Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty dope.
Just for like a couple seconds, Chris, fuck you.
That's all we're saying about Chris.
Yeah, fuck you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, fuck you. Get on Warzone.
Yeah.
I filled up my gas tank a whole $12 and
Wait,
What does he drive?
what?
without context, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but he directly knows what I'm talking about because he sent me a fucking picture of his gas total, which was $11.99, and then his gallon amount was 3.999 cents. So he didn't know that if he hit it, if he'd even, so he left it at 999.
Huh.
My God.
So
What's he drive?
he drives a Jeep.
So how did he fill it for that?
How do you? Yeah, he must
It
have
wasn't
had a full
empty.
tank.
It wasn't empty.
He's being a
He
dick.
kept seeing his driving range like go down and up and down and up and down. So he's like, I should just fill this
Yeah.
because, well, maybe
Dude, I've got a shitty Ford Fusion and it cost me like $45 fucking dollars.
Mine cost $40 to fill mine. So
Bullshit. Gasoline should be free. Everything should.
Joe, what does your Jeep cost? 65?
from E.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just recently filled it from E. It was about $66.
I did say, yeah, fuck, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
65,
Jeeps suck.
66.
Lock it down. Lock it down until Delta virus goes away. Oh,
It is. It is.
I am no longer a hypocrite, people. I have gotten.
You got stabbed.
I got my shot.
You got your microchip?
I got my microchip.
Being chipped. I'm
it was-
waxed, vaxxed, and ready to max.
I'm wax, vax, and ready to climax.
And for anybody that said that one test where they like go up a little deeper with that like longer testing thing when you get tested for COVID, the one that takes like 3 to 5 days, y'all are a bunch of fucking babies because I got that shit in the drive-through in Dansville, and it tickled. Y'all are
They don't stick it up as far as they used to.
the swab.
Yeah.
No. It was like it looked like a bristle brush to clean.
Oh yeah. Hera got one. She got 2 of those within like a week, and all she did is clench her little fist, and she's like, "It didn't hurt. It was just annoying." I'm like, "That's life."
I love her so much. It didn't hurt, dude.
She wouldn't admit that it hurt, but I think she's more scared. But
Yeah, I mean, it's scary.
But while she did that, there was a 12-year-old who had to get out of his car and was like moving his fucking face around everywhere because he did not.
God.
I'm like, dude, back in the day, that fucking thing would be going up your pee hole for a fucking STD test. So count your fucking lucky stars, you goddamn whippersnapper.
Is that the one that they used to use?
I don't think it was the bristle. I think it was just a cotton swab.
It's
but
a cotton swab.
But that dry thing going and now making your urethra dry.
What they did is they kind of lubed your pee hole and then put it in.
Well, the last time I ever actually got an STD test, which was forever ago, just to be safe, because same girl as the hand sanitizer wanted me to get tested. So I was like, all right, fine. Kind of went a period. All right.
You got on your period?
No, I went through a small period of no longer being with her, and then we don't talk anymore. But we went.
I had a kidney infection one time, and I told the doctor that I hurt when I pee because it did. It's a kidney infection. And he was like, "Oh, got to do an STD test."
Great.
That motherfucker just stuck it right in my pee hole, and it fucking stung for
Well,
like 2 seconds.
I got there and I'd already got the blood drawn and shit. And then the doctor comes into the fucking office and he's like, all right, so I'm going to have to do this test for you. I mean, you can't just leave now. We've already charged you. You came in the door. So you can either have you want me to do the one where I go up your pee hole to check for gonorrhea or whatever it is. And I'm like,
No, how about I don't do that?
I was like, what? Why? If do I have to? He's like, oh no, I'm just messing with you. You can just pee in a cup and I'll test you. for
Oh,
it.
that fucking asshole. What a great doctor.
Nicest.
Nice
fucking
bedside.
Dude, I had Yeah, I know it's hard for dudes to get this, but I had a urinary tract infection one time, and I pissed blood. It was during homecoming, and I had to go to the doctor, and my mom brought me there, and I think I was like 16, 17. Didn't have my license back then, so I had to go there myself or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was under her insurance, so she had to be there, and I'm still a minor and shit, all right? So I go there. I think it's going to be a routine thing. Hey, doc, piss and blood, haven't had sex, blah, 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 all right? And he's like, okay. He's like, just lay down. And he's like, undo your pants. He's like, don't worry, I'm just going to check. I'm like, okay. I thought he was going to do the turn your head and cough thing. Granted, my mom's in the room. All right.
Oh, no.
I really thought that my underwear were going to stay up. He must have felt something because without warning, it just reveals my cock to my mom. And my head whips over. We make eye contact. And then she turns her head. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, urinary tract infection. You need antibiotic. And I'm like, if you knew, why did you just reveal my cock to my mother? I was like, is this a sick fucking joke? We went and got the script. Me and my mom did not talk to each other for the rest of the day.
Nice.
Man, that's like the worst. You're a teenager, and I was like, fucking. And then it's like in the back of your mind, the last girl that saw your cock was your mom. You know what that does to your boner? Doesn't make you have one. And I couldn't fuck either because he's like, yo, this prescription will make your
libido.
No. It'll make your urine really like yellow.
Oh,
like,
and it smells really bad and stains everything?
Yeah. What he didn't say is if you came, it would make it look like fucking melted butter.
Oh, my God.
And, yeah, when I came, it looked like it was disgusting. And I'm like, wow. But then a day later, it was nice and white.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. My cum changed colors. And my mom saw my cock.
On that
bombshell.
And fuck you, Justin, for that imagery.
Yeah, my cum was chunky and yellow.
Boy.
And on that note, I think it's about that time of the day, folks, where we ended on a good note. So, any good thing happened to you guys this weekend aside from going to a concert? And
We went to AW.
AW.
It was fun.
It was fun. Saw Kenny Omega. He was pretty fucking cool. And we saw CM Punk.
Saw Adam
Cole, Jungle Boy,
Christian
the whole
came
roster.
out.
Christian. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But Rochester sucks as a crowd because if you start a what chant during Brody's fucking show, you're a piece of shit. So anybody who went to that show and said what during that show, be ashamed of yourself because you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. And also, the guy who had the beer break sign during the women's match, you are a fucking cock. Yeah, and if I ever see you, I know what you look like, you fucking bastard. I will beat the shit out of you.
Flipped him off. It was awesome. That picture's great.
Yep.
That's great.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Newfound Glory, after 25 fucking years, they still fucking bring it.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. It's pretty awesome.
And we all know what's good for you, Joe. Congratulations. You've had a woman deal with your shit for 1 straight year.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it though. Friday was our 1 year. We went apple picking, got some grapes. We went to Savory.
Yeah,
wine.
you guys had a really cute fucking weekend. And it was fucking stupid. You cute. Too cute.
Too cute. We forget that you're a youngin'. And then love turns to...
Cottage cheese?
No, it turns to...
popcorn urine?
Normalcy, and the normalcy breeds complacency. So you just realize that either you're stuck or you're stuck with her. So on that
bombshell,
I'm fine with that because I love her so far.
That's good.
We're doing good.
So far, wow. Yikes!
I love her so far.
Yikes, bro.
Listen, I've had my mishaps.
We all have. We all have.
No,
everybody here has had a mishap.
No, love always isn't like that. Love can be the most beautiful thing and makes you get out of the bed early in the morning so you can sketch your lover. But
or it can also bring the worst of you.
I only get out of bed early in the morning to make my dad breakfast over at his house when I'm not staying.
But I don't care who I love, they better not touch my fucking cigar or I'll throw something at them.
Or your porn collection. Better
Or
not
the
touch
porn.
your
Don't
porn.
touch my porn.
All right. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
You guys have been awesome. Let's get those numbers up.
Yeah, thank you. If you like the show, pawn it on your friends.
Yeah, tell a friend.
Tell friends, man.
That's the best way.
I mean,
Word of mouth.
The more listeners we get, the more motivated we are to come out with new shit. And then if we do get revenue, we can do so much more shit.
Yes.
I mean, and we don't want anything from you, but the platforms that we're on will start giving us ads, and then just you, ipso facto, give us more revenue by just listening to us. So thanks.
Thank you, guys. And remember, we are affiliated.
There you go.
It's
Good
never going to happen with Humble Bundle. So if you'd like to get a cheaper, I believe it's actually a 10% discount on a Humble Bundle. You put in Black Sheep Society. I don't remember if I put NY or not. I might have probably.
Black Sheep Society NY.
Yeah, Black Sheep Society NY. Use that promo code, and it'll not only allow you to donate to a charity of your choice. You can donate to us, charity. I don't care if you don't. I would rather you donate to a charity, preferably Parkinson's right now to support my father because he currently does have Parkinson's. So if you do happen to buy something on Humble Bundle, support that organization. And Boner. And also we will eventually soon be having merch out, only because I think it would be cool to have something with the name Black Sheep Society on it,
yeah, that'd be
regardless
awesome.
if it's associated with our podcast or not. I just think the name.
And if you want a sticker, email me.
Yeah, and if you want a sticker,
Try to get it out to you.
email us at blacksheepsociety@gmail.com. And Kyle, when you come home late at night, stop trying to make conversation so people are just trying to sleep. Love you, bud. And that means we are out.
What?
What?
I'm so confused.
I looked at my phone for a second.
It's fine.
All
Fuck you
right.
guys.
Well, I guess that's the end of the show.
All right.
And I love you. And good night. Bye.
I'm in danger.
Uh,
All right.
Bye.
Always believe.
Always believe.
That's his. Mine's don't do anything dumb.
You don't have one.
You don't
I
have one.
I usually, whenever we go to a restaurant or something, I always get what Kyle gets. So I'm just going to copy him this time. So
Okay. Always believe.
always believe and always copy what Kyle gets.
Now I feel out of place because I don't always believe.
Don't do something stupid.
don't
Don't
do
do
anything
something
dumb.
stupid. Don't do anything we wouldn't do, which doesn't say much.
Oh, plug our Twitches. Botter87 on Twitch. Arrogant Broccoli for Joe on Twitch. Kyle Dropping Facts 0 on Twitch. All right, thank you for listening to us ramble. This is a lazy Sunday episode. We'll see you later.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. Anybody want the last word?
Always believe.
I'm gonna push the
Wiener!
button.